Okay, so why didn't you mention this before? Why didn't you enter the castle in the first place?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if...
Yeah, what
Maker's
if?
breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Let's see, we will need more.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
Were it not for his help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe him my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but considering the circumstances...
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Of course it's some kind of a demon. Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say. I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please. I beg your pardon. That's a rather impertinent accusation. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg? For Connor's sake, I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Alright, enough questions. We need to
The
decide
king
what
is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
It's a setup. Don't buy into it.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
Better than anything. And that's it? It's all up to me? Yeah, that's about what I get the gist of it from most of these games I play. It's always up to me. All these people that are supposed to be helping me are usually running and hiding. Can't let you do this. It's insane. I wonder if I choose that, if any of these things, if you do, oh, okay, we'll go out and hide in the woods and forget all this.
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. I don't think we can afford to strip any of the few defenders the village has left, just in case. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
What? Of course you're expendable.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Item received. I got a key or something like that. Okay, I've got to level myself up here. Let's see what we get here. Okay, if I go to the level 19, I can carry that sword that Sten has. Okay, that gives me some strength. Okay, specialization. Okay, this is the one they were talking about. Not yet unlocked. Assassin finds any notion of fairness a quaint ideal and has no place in combat. Poisons are their weapon of choice. Its crippling strikes that inflict persistent wounds on their foes. As killers, assassins are a marvel at stealth and efficiency. The Bard. Assassin, spies, saboteurs following a... Okay, I have to choose one of these? Not yet unlocked. So if I click on it, does it unlock it? I don't know anything about the poisons yet. Let's see. Struggle between noble performers and master manipulators. Bards can inspire their allies. Their foes through the song and tale. Okay. I don't know which one to choose. Okay. Okay, I can't choose any of these yet, evidently. But I have to choose something for the talents. Okay. Dual striking, dual weapon sweep. I'm only carrying one weapon. Archer. I'm not much of an archer, so I'm going to go with improved tools. Alright. So the other thing I wanted to do was run down to the blacksmith and see if there's some things we can sell, and maybe there's some new things that we can buy. And then we'll go up inside the windmill, I guess, and now what was this here? I gotta find someone to teach me this thing here. You're qualified for specialization. Each class offers use of talents. But first you'll need to find a trainer. Okay, so I guess I haven't come across a trainer yet in the map.
The end is upon us. The dead rise, and foul magic.
Oh, not that guy. Wasn't he in the other town?
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet? Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Okay. Let's see. Things to sell off here. Let's see. Let's sell off these daggers. I don't envision myself using these. Wait, hang on a second. Great sword. Oathkeeper steel. What do I need? I'll hang on to that one. Short bow. I think I can get rid of some of these bows here. There's got to be more things to sell off here. Chantry robe. Oh, God, I don't know what I'm doing here. Gift. Diamond. I'll sell the diamond, I guess. Amethyst. See, I don't know what else you can... Remarkable strength. Okay. I hope I don't need these things. Trade manifest. Manifest. Valuable to any merchant looking to expand his business. Do I want to sell that? Alright, so now when I go in the castle, I can just grab a bunch of stuff and loot this place. Okay, I can get rid of a bunch of these things here. Maybe. Okay. I wonder if it... Should I be hanging on to those robes? Do I need them anymore? Okay, I can't do anything with that yet, so alright. Alright, was there anything that I wanted to buy? it. Okay, I'm really not seeing anything else to buy. Alright, let's go. Get the hell out of here, because I'm wasting time here. Say adios to this place.
Horror awaits those who perish outside of the
Oh,
Maker's
shut up.
Repent your sins before death! Beg for the Maker's divine forgiveness!
Have you repented your sin?
I cannot. It is my sacred duty. Magic is everywhere. Everywhere! The time to repent has come!
Kill him.
Ah, another one of the damned. They are everywhere.
Get the hell out of here. Is there anybody else that's ranting that needs, can't talk to
Maker bless you.
The king will come, I hope. It's only a matter of time.
What am I supposed to do now?
Oh,
I feel nothing.
the mission board. Did I take one of these missions here? Caravan down, brothers on, skin deep. Oh man, there's no shortage of missions around here. Alright, hell with it. Let's go up to the windmill. I don't really feel like doing a mission right now. A side mission, that is. Let's get on with the main story. Of course, the other thing I wanted to do was to run off to the camp quickly to see if we can get everybody healed up without having to use that healing thing. World map. See if we can get that gaping wound for Sten fixed up. Alright, let's look at everybody now. Alright, no more gaping wounds. Alright, so then the other thing I wanted to do was Sten. Where is... oh, inventory... Sten, I'm taking your green blade sword. And I'm going to replace it with, what do you got here? Tier 2, Tier 3. Another Tier 3 sword. Give him the Oath Keeper, maybe. Give you back the Oath Keeper. And I'm going to take the green blade, because that boosts me from a tier 2 sword to a tier 4. And there we go. And let's see, she doesn't have anything. Doesn't have a sword. Did I sell her sword? Oh, please don't tell me I didn't just sell her sword. Alright, I'll have to give her my family sword. I think I sold her sword to the blacksmith. Can I sell it out of inventory if it's already... Alright, tier 2, 7, 8. See, I don't know what that +1 damage and +4 attack is that really means. Is it better than that tier 3 sword, even if it's tier 2? Alright, I'm gonna go with that. I'll give her the other one. Family sword goes into inventory. Maybe I'll sell that down the road or hang on to it for posterity. you don't get a shield. Ace, I had something for you in inventory. There it is. Wait, is that a gift? Mysterious fighting hound. Use memory crunch restores a small amount of the hounds. Okay, that's not a gift, so I don't just want to give that to him. Does he not have a helmet on his head? Is there a reason he doesn't have a helmet on his head? Everybody's got a helmet on his head except him. Alright, well, you're not going into battle with me. Alright, does it make sense to talk to these people now? I'd like to ask you something. Alright, Keith. Teach the others to be a Templar. Tell me about the Grey Wardens. How did you become a Grey Warden? Oh, Arl Edmund raised you. Okay, so I'm going to have to bring him along on the next message, which means I got to give him a helmet.
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do.
Ha! I got something for him!
The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain paid for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Alright, now I have a present for you. Where is it? Inventory. Where is it? No, I've got it. I didn't sell it off. Where is that little amulet? Is this the one? Is this the one, huh?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Of course I do. It's just, I don't think you necessarily need Templar secrets to defeat the Darkspawn. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
Okay. Okay, I thought I had that thing, that amulet. I thought that meant something to him, but I guess it doesn't really mean a whole hell of a lot.
Yes? Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay. Didn't get any bonus points with her. Ah, these guys. Alright, let me talk to Morrigan here. She's not very happy with me.
What do you wish of me?
Let's see.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
You spend a lot of time as an animal.
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed. The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, This allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
You would be good as a sociologist then, I guess.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Okay.
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Okay, by apparently meeting apostates, chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled.
I wouldn't advise it. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay. Let's gather a hat for Alistair here, if we can get one from one of these guys here.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let's see what wares you have.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Ah, the discount. Ding, 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 the store is open. Let's see. Conscriptor's foil. Inscribe. Do I want to buy him, spend all my money on one hat for this guy? Damn. Maybe I'll buy the cheap one. This is a tier 1 is, no, that can't be the right price. Why is it showing all that money? Alright, so I gotta give one. Now if I...
Enchantment?
Oh, certainly, I can do that for you.
Oh, it's just...
come with me.
Alright, so it's not two good stores. I just want to make sure that he doesn't have a separate set. Now enchanting...
Enchantment? Enchantment!
The green blade. Alright, did my blade get enchanted? I don't know. Thought I did. Alright, one last guy. Actually, let's do this quick. Inventory. Alistair. Have a helmet. There you go. And that's a good helmet too, so don't get yourself clobbered with that thing on. Okay.
Yes. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. Sitting, as you observed.
Yeah.
It's what you asked. I did. Parshera. Was there anything else? I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. Yes. Never. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Alright, let's give him a bottle of wine. I think he needs to loosen up a bit. Stan, I have a bottle of wine in here for you. Wine.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Yes. Get hammered on me, Stan. Okay. Alistair. Dog, how are you? Let's talk to the dog.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag. Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Okay, enough of this fun. Map. World map. Back to the village. I cannot travel at this time? What do you mean I cannot travel at this time? If I can't travel at this time, when can I travel? Plot point, plot giver, map pin, exit. Oh, I have to walk out of here? Is that what it is? I think that's it. Alright, out we go. Alright, so who are we going to bring to this battle here? Alright. Alistair has to come. He's a warrior. You're my only mage. Sten or bring the... He's level 8 now. Of course, I could please her. He's strange.
Indeed.
Alright. So where's this camp? We're off the map, but where? Anyway, back to the village. We gotta go to the windmill. This guy here. Oh, that's for the castle. Nope, not going there yet. I need to go into the windmill. I have no reason to go that direction. Okay, there's Knight Commander Harith. We'll speak to him in the next part. Gonna end it right here. We'll come back and sneak into the castle through the windmill, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe. If not, see you later.